If you live in Maine or are visiting our state, chances are you know lobster is kind of a big deal here. In fact, it's so big, there's a whole week dedicated to celebrating the crustacean. Marianne LaCroix is the executive director of the Maine Lobster Marketing Collaborative. She's here in the 207 studio with us. I know this is a big week for Maine's lobster industry. We're going to get to the fun, I should say, in just a moment. But I wanted to start with this because less than 2 weeks ago, the Monterey Bay Aquarium Seafood Watch red-listed Maine lobster, citing Maine lobster traps are a threat to right whales. So it seems like this week-long celebration couldn't come at a better time. Have you guys made any changes because of the what came out?
Well, we definitely gave the restaurant some information about what the fishermen have been doing over the past 2 decades to make sure that their gear is safe for right whales. And it's really important to know that no right whale death or serious injury has ever been attributed to Maine lobster gear.
Right. So, and I think I saw too that the Maine Lobster Marketing Collaborative has created a petition to push back against the decision to red list our state's lobster. Is that true?
That's true. It's on change.org, and we just want to give people the opportunity to show their support for the Maine lobstermen.
Absolutely. All right, so let's move on to the fun stuff. So during Maine Lobster Week, folks can check out a variety of places from Kennebunk to Bar Harbor, and there is plenty on the menu.
Yes, it's great. It's a great time to show support for the Maine lobster fishermen just by going out and eating Maine lobster. And as you said, it's a statewide celebration. There's restaurants all up and down the coast participating. And there's some great options. There's sort of, if you know, your traditional favorites like lobster rolls or a stuffed lobster. And there's also some really exciting new dishes that the chefs are coming up with, like a lobster arancini, or a lobster tostada, which, you know, just some new ways to serve lobster, which we love to see.
I was going to ask you if there was anything that kind of jumped out to you on the menu when you were looking through things.
There's quite a lot. It's actually a little difficult to decide which ones we're going to hit this week.
Yeah. So is this week just about getting people out of the house, eating more lobster, or is it about more than that?
It's both. We definitely want people to enjoy lobster. A lot of times people are thinking about lobster in the summer when they're going out for lobster bakes or lobster rolls, but really the fall is peak season for Maine lobster fishermen. They're bringing in the most lobster in these months. So we just want to remind people that it's still here and it's a great time to eat lobster.
Yeah, and in the recent years we've heard a lot about the need for more lobstermen to join the force to keep the tradition alive. Is that some of the hope behind the week as well? It's to kind of build up the industry a little bit?
Well, this is a heritage fishery. A lot of people have been in it for generations. Children pick it up, you know, from their parents and continue on that tradition. And so there definitely, you know, there's a strong force of fishermen here, a strong fleet in the state.
Yeah. Absolutely. We should also mention that if people can't physically be here to enjoy Maine Lobster Week, there are options online as well.
Yes, the Maine Lobster shippers have joined, and so if you're not in Maine or if you have friends or relatives outside the state that you want to enjoy Maine lobster, you can ship it direct to their door from one of our participating online shippers.
So is that like a new feature that you guys have with the week?
We did it last year, but we have more shippers participating this year, and they're running specials as well, special packages for the week.
I'm sure that's a pretty big hit among folks.
Absolutely. Who doesn't like lobster showing up at their door?
And I'm sure that it takes quite a bit of effort to pull all of this together. Are you ready to, you know, release the sigh of relief that it's here?
Oh yes, well, now all we have to do is go out and enjoy some of these delicious dishes that the chefs have put together.
It's so much fun. Marianne LaCroix with the Maine Marketing Collaborative, thanks so much for being here again. Maine Lobster Week wraps up on September 25th. It's actually National Lobster Day. You can check out a complete list of participating locations by heading to MaineLobsterWeek.com. We also have a link for you on our website and mobile app. Stay with us. 207 is back right after this.